Good morning, guys. It's morning here. It's well, the morning's ending. It's almost 11 a.m. here in my bookstore. I'm Andrew from 510 Books, and I'm continuing to go through the nonfiction books in the store to find the good stuff to either sell online or to keep in the store, and the rest of it's got to go. So hold on. So I wanted to share with you a little bit of the process of just going through books. I got another phone for the purposes of taking photos for eBay, and so now I can show you what I'm doing when I'm looking books up. Here's an example of a book, American Harvest. I'll just say it into eBay, but 20 years of creative writing in the United States. So this kind of book I'm going to look up on eBay, and basically, see if I can do this. I'm going to use the voice prompt. American Harvest, 20 Years of Creative Writing in the United States, Alan Tate. So we'll see if anything shows up. There is something. Hold on. Okay, now I have the phone sitting. So there's something that popped up. Let's see if it'll show it. It says $25. I don't know. Let's see the date on this book. So the book is from, there it is, 1943. So as you can see on eBay, there's only 3 copies. Sometimes what it'll show you is exactly what I said in terms of searching, and then it'll say matching fewer words, but it could be the same item. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. So now what I do with this type of book, because it's not going for that much money, even the higher priced one, and that's without a dust jacket, that's with a dust jacket. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's the same book. So it does have a dust jacket originally. And then what you do is you go over here and you go to sold. Hit that and go over here. And none have sold. Remember, this is in the last 90 days. So there's nothing over here that's the same book that somehow snuck out of the results. Always just take a quick look. So what that says for this book is that it's not really worth putting on. In my experience and the way that I look at it, it's not really worth putting it on eBay. It's not popular, and I don't think I'll keep it. It says 20 years of creative writing, so... Oh, see, actually, it's got Ernest Hemingway, John Dos Passos, it's got Robert Penn Warren, Thomas Wolfe, so it does have some... well-known authors, quite a few. It's actually a book I'm going to keep in the store because it has authors writing between 1920 and 1940, American authors. And so I'm just going to leave it in the store because there might be someone that comes by who could be interested in that type of thing. Also, on the inside of most of the books that were already existing on the shelves were price tags on stickers. Instead of doing that, I'm just writing on the inside with a pencil so it can be easily erased. Actually, I think the $8 was the right price, but so that's what I do is I put that inside so that people just open it and see the price and they can erase it if they obviously want to, versus having a sticker, which ends up getting some... Often what happens is it gets residue, but also more often than not it actually tears the surface of the page, whereas this you can erase and it's not that big a deal. Here's the next couple ones. The birth order book, Why You Are the Way You Are. I highly doubt this is worth keeping. And also on the back, they do have a barcode, but if I scan this, I don't know if it's actually going to pop up. No, it has some sort of syringe on Amazon. So if I go on the inside here and you can see there is the ISBN. Actually, sometimes they'll have the barcode here as well, which you can scan, but this one doesn't. So over here on Scoutly, you can just go to scan the ISBN and see what happens. See 0 sales score, and then it's going for $5. And if you look here, you can see in the last 12 months, it may have sold a couple of times. But regardless, this is the kind of book based on the topic that I wouldn't keep anyway. The next one is, I've seen this book before, actually. I think I might have. Yeah. This is Humor. So this one's already on the shelf. It's just not in the right area. So it says 253 Steps to Becoming an Anti-It Girl. So it's humor. So I'm going to put that down with the humor books. Here's some more. They're a Weird Mob. Never seen that before. It does have a barcode and an ISBN. So I'll scan the ISBN, see what happens. So sales score is 0. No rank, which means that this book has never sold on Amazon. But the price is at $22, which, might just be algorithms. This is from 1989, I guess. So it turns out that it's humor, it's comedy. Let's just look on eBay real quick. So you can scan the barcode. Nothing pops up. Even though there's no exact matches, go to solds, because sometimes something will pop up that's sold, but there's none currently for sale. Just as a tip. Let's just look it up this way. They're a Weird Mob, Nino Culota. I think I got that right. Oh, there it is. See, so it pops up. So the barcode doesn't work. Sometimes that happens. I don't see any others. Oh, there's another one, $35. There's that's paperback though. This one I'm not sure if it's paperback because Zuber doesn't want to take photos. This one, oh, it's a hardcover. But let's see if anything sold. Oops, sorry. You can see that. If anything sold in the last 90 days. So people actually buy the book on eBay. Oh, there it is. $12.78. Isn't that interesting? So this is not a high dollar book for sure. And it's not in high demand. You can see that this was sold from Australia because it's about a guy who goes to travel in Australia and all the wacky things that happen. Look, Australia, United Kingdom, Australia. Yeah, they're all coming from Australia except for that one. So let's go back here and we can sort it by lowest price. Now, also what I'm going to put is hardcover. Oh, whoops. Hardcover, and see if that makes a difference. And let's see if I can find any of the lowest priced green one is oh, my charger or my phone is low. 15%. So this one is $17.24 plus $45 from Australia. So yeah, it's on a high price book. Was this one? Did we figure out if this one was hardcover or not? Nope, that's paperback. The $30 one from Zuber with the stock image. So considering that multiple copies sold, not of the hardcover but of other paperback versions and different versions as well with different covers, it's worth considering putting on eBay. The chances of someone coming into my store and buying this book are very unlikely. So what I could do, you tell me what you think, because it's not a big dollar book. It's sold for $12 plus change. Let's look at it again. Back to the solds. And that's hardcover. There's two hardcovers that sold actually. That one has a different artwork. But this one sold for $12, but from Australia. So, I could list it for like $21.99, $24.99 here in the US and see if there's any interest in it. Because more than likely someone in the US would buy it. But you never know. Someone could buy it from Australia. But why would they do that if there's ones available in Australia other than the price? So I'm going to have it listed on eBay for $29.99 plus shipping, taking offers. And I'm going to have the promotion percentage at 5% to see if I can sell it quicker that way. We got this one. This is a guide for Turkey. These are typically not going to be worth keeping. Most of these, again, I'm deciding whether to keep them in the store or not. There's a few that I find that are worth selling online. So this one has no rank on Amazon, not worth keeping. This one I'm going to look up on eBay. I think it says Tortured China. The person that owned the bookstore before put $15, first edition, which may or may not matter. It's from 1930. To the People of China. The binding is a little messed up. You can see it cracked. Oh. I guess, oh, I missed the title page. Whoops. It was kind of stuck together, or didn't open right away. So there's even an image, a picture here on the front. Tortured China, Hallett. Is that how you say that? A bend, illustrated. So this is, by the way, called a frontispiece. Not a front piece, a frontispiece, in case you were wondering. Let's see if there's other illustrations, or rather, images. Uh-oh, I'm not seeing them. Are there? I guess not. But let's look it up on eBay. I prefer to use, the verbal prompt. Oh, I forgot the name of it. How could I forget the name? Tortured China, 1930. So there is a copy for $23.99, taking offers. There's also one that's leather bound. So there's only appears to be one copy. Not going for that much money. I bet you it hasn't sold. Watch. See? So to me, that's not worth putting on eBay. I mean, it's cool, like, it says inarticulate victims of the world's neglect. So this is more of like Chinese history than anything else. Oh, there you go. There's some really cool. See, so I would keep this, and I'm just going to put this in the store because it's got some really cool images from the 30, or actually probably before 1930, the 20s possibly, or probably, if not earlier, which means there might be some more images, which I just can't find right now. So I'll put it in the store. They wanted 15. I'll probably put it at like, I don't know, $8 or $9. Also, a really cool part, historical part of this book is somebody put their name, which I can't really read. It looks like Bryant is the last name. Los Angeles. Is that no? I can't make out but it's the 10th of a certain month, 1930. So how cool is it? It's 2024. So that's 90, what is that, 96 years ago, somebody wrote that in there. That to me is cool. And it's still in great condition. And just so you know, I did find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. The one I just shared with you. And then another, 5 for eBay. I got Bits of Colorado History. This is signed. Ireland's Countryside. This one, I'm taking a flyer on. I couldn't find any copies, but it's very, very specific. Language, literacy, and code switching in a Papua New Guinean village. Wow. The Inland Sea, this turns out to be popular. It's from 1971, first edition. This one, this one as well. So 6 of them. So it was worth it. I went through all of those. What do you call it? I finished off the second one, and then I cleared off that portion of that shelf as well. And I also filled up this top box and put a few more books in that lower box that I'm not going to keep in the store. But mostly this video was about obviously going through books and kind of the process. Now that I can actually film my phone, it might be more interesting. Let me know, guys, if this is the kind of video that interests you, which is, showing you how I go through books. It could be anything, right? It could be books. For this video, it's books, but it could be CDs. It could be DVDs, records, whatever. How I research and look up media items to figure out whether or not it's worth. Where do I put it, right? Do I sell it on eBay? Do I sell it on Amazon? Do I put it in one of my stores? Or is it something that I can't, I decide that I can't use? So let me know. But yeah, I got through that shelf, that one. So it's looking good. This whole stack is travel writing. So people writing about traveling, obviously, in different different countries, different places. throughout the world. And then I'm starting to sort it here, where this is all Hawaii, but this is all the U.S. Travel books. This is all over the world. This is archaeology. I already have like three or four archaeology books. So it looks like I just have one more shelf of travel, and then I guess I'm into what is called self-empowerment, but it's probably like self-help type of stuff. And I'm willing to bet you, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. And I'm willing to bet you that there's going to be very little left. I'm willing to bet there's going to be one shelf at most, unless there just happens to be some phenomenal stuff in here, and I just don't think that's the case. When it comes to self-help, it's typically either some sort of classic self-help text that is still resonating today with readers, or it is, newer stuff, newer self-help books. But we'll see. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.